Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of Eternity. I noticed this
Hail and
guy's
well
unique
met.
name. Show me what you have for sale. Oh, can I sell him stuff? Probably could. What we got here? Keep that book. Yeah, we'll worry about inventory management later. We're pretty broke right now, but we can meet a new companion, I believe, somewhere around here.
Welcome.
Let's see. Welcome. Is this your first visit to the Villain Trading Company? Is it not? Please, how can I assist you? What is this place? Association of Merchants. We oversee trade deals and negotiations. This is our warehouse. And who are you? Assistant manager of the warehouse. I currently help Varenzo run things, but I'll take over when he retires or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. Okay. I believe, let me double check the journal, but I believe that's what, which one is it? That's not it. Which one is it? Do we not have a quest for this? I could have swore we did. Let's hold and let's pass and let's pass. Cliffs of the Vision. Huh. I thought there was a related quest list. Anyways, let's check out this building. See if there is anything of interest. Ambitions signify the Republic's methods not. Dux wants to. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Shipping manifest listings. Navigational charts. This is technically stealing. We'll leave all that stuff alone. You have a unique name. What are you up to? A man stands in the corner of the warehouse directing traffic. Gems wink from many of the rings and the fingers as he points and waves at laborers. His silk clothes and finely embroidered aren't new. You notice a couple of mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow. Greetings. You have come to the warehouse headquarters of the Villain Trading Company. But you're late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery could not wait. Who was that feathered woman? You must be Palanga. That's it. Or Palanga. She's a paladin employee of the Valayan embassy. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot of a temper, I'm afraid. She did seem angry. That's no surprise. She's a hothead. She's hot-headed. A woman in a brotherhood of paladins touched by the gods in such an unusual way. Something else I can help you with. What's the deal with this delivery? I must assume, then, that you're not from the company. I contracted from the expedition hall, but here you are, and they are not. It's a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Seems simple enough. Why ask me? My own couriers have been robbed and beaten in the past weeks. Oh boy. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You'd be left alone. And if not, you look like you can handle yourself. As for integrity, I suppose we'll just have to trust you, and you'll have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. All right. We'll take it. Excellent. Now deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. He'll know what to do with it. Return me when you're done, and I shall see your payment.
Welcome.
Okay. And what do you do here? Merchant, the Ferris Villain Republics here in Defiance Bay. Ship cargo republics. Okay. That's enough exposition dump for now. We did get another quest. Warehouse hand. Let's see if we can find... our new friend. Caution flammable. There's a door there. I believe that goes outside. Those are all considered stealing, so we'll try not to do that. I assume this is that second door outside. Where the heck did our new friend go? Let's see. Lighthouse. The only place she really would have gone is the Salted Mast. Did she go there? I really wanted to recruit her this episode, but I might have to do some wandering around off screen to find her. Or I guess I could always just look it up on a walkthrough, but for me, that's less fun. I don't see her. I'm not seeing her in here. Perhaps. I'm sure she told me where I was going in the previous episode where I accidentally ran into her outside of the trading company, but I don't remember exactly where that was. So
whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale.
Yeah.
I grew up in Gilded Vale.
But anyways, it's just a sailor. Let's go ahead and do that delivery we just got. Why not? So they were in Copper Lane. Maybe we'll happen to run into her along the way, and the mystery will solve itself. We do have a couple other quests to do in the area. So there's that Goose and Fox. Yeah, that's that. I remembered that at least. And I've already forgotten the name of the guy we're supposed to be delivering this to, which is not ideal. None of those seem right. Let's check over this way. Is it Gareth? I don't think that's right either. Let's try it. Oh, it is. Okay. A man sulks at the bar. He seems like he's been trying to blend in with the wood paneling as he watches other patrons out of the corner of his eye. He gives you a quick nod as you approach. Lorenzo has a delivery for you. Keep your voice down. The Demothils have spies everywhere. All right. He tucks the pouch away. You tell Lorenzo this is the last time I'm buying from him. It's getting too dangerous for me. I don't think I've heard of the Dumrails. More important thing is to make sure they don't hear of you. They're old Brackenbury stock. But these days, the Dumrails are known for their business activities, most of which involve some degree of bribery, extortion, theft, or murder. Ooh. And what do the Dominoes have to do with this? You have no idea, do you? Let's just say the Dominoes have exclusive rights to certain trade merchandise within the city. Lorenzo likes to make some extra coin from time by dealing in the same merchandise, undercutting the competition, he says. Interesting. Did I just do something illegal? No. Okay. Oh, boy. So, I did definitely just do something illegal. And what's in that pouch? Bitter squash seeds. They interrupt pregnancies, even though they're not exactly legal. Many folk nowadays prefer them to the risk of hollowborn or celibacy. Okay, are we done? Yeah, we're done. Now get out of here before. Yep. I did remember to rest in between episodes, so at least we got that going for us. A woman staggers in her polished boots, thwacking the floor with slow, deliberate steps. A crooked sneer warps her smooth face. Gareth, I'm hurt. You promised to only buy for me. What's a girl to think? Please, my lady, I was just explaining that I don't do business with anyone else. Except this one last time, right? There's always one more deal until you run out of credit, that is. And just who are you? You don't exactly look like a seed dealer. I think that's a compliment. Just someone making a delivery. Lorenzo put you up to this, didn't he? That old fool's sick on a sinking ship, and he's determined to drag anyone who gets close to him down with him. Gareth here knew better, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In fact, I'll also give you a chance to get it even with the imbecile who's been playing us both. What do you say about killing Lorenzo? Let's see. Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't you? He used you to do his dirty work without telling you anything of what you were carrying or who you were crossing. Of course, I'd also consider it a personal favor, and House Dominel is never stingy with its friends, the loyal ones, anyways. I'll decide his fate when I talk to him again. Better make up your mind quickly because we're going to pay him his dues one way or another. Just make sure you stay out of our way. All right. So I guess we need to return to Valenzio. I don't think there's much interesting going on in here. I'm pretty sure I've inspected this area before. So let's see. This exit's much closer. Let's go this way. We'll have to see. Is it going to be more practical to kill Valenzio, or will that mess up our relationship with our new paladin friend, potential paladin friend? She didn't seem too keen on him. Was she supposed to be down at the dock? Is that what she said? For some reason, that's in my mind. Maybe I should check that first.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Huh? She's definitely not there. Captain won't be happy to hear about this. Who are you? You got a unique name. A young, lanky sailor in his wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach. He takes a few steps forward. If you have a moment, you're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying. They sang your kind-hearted sort. It's the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest, his sea chest. He keeps his valuables tucked in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading the rest of the things that what was staying with us in port for a couple of days, and I've gotten a little distracted. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the Salty Mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. It really hasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be far, but the shifts change. I'm on watch, and I can't sneak off to go look for it. Captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up at the yardstone. Please, if you can get it back for me, I swear by the flame, I'll make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Farnatos finds out anyway. Any ideas who took it? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it get carried around either. I figure they might have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They couldn't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it, so I'm hoping they haven't got it open. Unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. If they got it open, I'm really done for. Okay. Makes you think I'm not around for a gut feeling. I could use your help. You're a sailor. Yes, sir. Signed about half a year back. Decent pay. Anything else? Okay. All right. So we did get another quest out of coming down here, but this is not looking promising for our new friend being down here at the docks. Now hiring experienced builders. Interested in doing construction work, pays good money. Take you're having trouble finding workers. Workers who aren't superstitious cowards anyways. I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them the job, they say an oath to the Lady of the Lament and spit over the dock. They'll think the lighthouse is haunted ever since floods of Ondra's gift. Ondra's gift was flooded. Back at the end of the War of Defiance, it was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian military. It cost us a lot. This whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. Adrians put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones escaped the slaughter, drowned hours later when Hadrian's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind and the last one to die. I don't know what that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. Have you gone inside? Who, me? Not exactly. See, my health is rather delicate and all that dust. All right. When I saw two Amina deckhands running as fast as they could down the pier, I lost my nerve too. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take a look. Good, someone put an end to this foolishness. Just be careful. Not that I believe in ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. All right. Another quest grabbed. All right, let's head back to trading and let's talk to the guy who kind of set us up to potentially get murdered is kind of what he did. By not telling us selling those seeds was not permitted in the area. Yes, but now the Dominoes want you dead. The Dominoes were there. I was so careful, always following the Velvet Vervelata. They couldn't have known.
Well, well.
Hello.
Is this your last day among the living, Verzano?
Okay, so that's why she had a problem with this guy, because he was doing illegal stuff. That makes sense. Your timing is impeccable. The Dominoes are after me. Please, you have to stop them.
As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republic's considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes.
Alright, I'm not going to interrupt. I'm going to let this play out.
Even if you get out of this alive, they're done with you. The Dukes have more pressing interest in Defiance Bay than rescuing one merchant who threw himself overboard.
Fair enough, fair enough. Have mercy, Pallegina. I don't stand a chance of a fight against the Dominels. I've brought failure and shame upon myself, but you can't mean to watch your countrymen die like a dog.
Vetsano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the ambassador, and through the ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die.
Oh boy. I think this guy's in trouble.
You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it?
Who's that? Oh, probably the gods. What do I do here? Oh, she turns attention to me. I'm the person who can decide. Kind of think it's best to stay out of it. Renzo, you're on your own. I'm leaving after you pay me what I'm owed.
A hard fate, but not unwarranted.
An item forgiveness added to inventory. Interesting. I know you have a kind heart. Please, I never meant for either of us to come to harm. I only wanted to save my business. Don't let them slaughter me like this.
Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
I want to be friends with you. Donna saunters to the door, flanked by a squad of domino foot soldiers. She lets her gloved hand rest on the hilt of her weapon. I hope you've collected the payment your own, because there won't be much left of this fool soon. I don't get to watch the fight? Alright, quest is completed.
Ah, it's done then.
Yeah. Looks like you're out of a job. You wanna come work with us?
You did the right thing. Vetsano has no one to blame for this but himself. We gave him more than enough warnings, but he never listened.
Yeah.
In any case, the embassy's entanglements with him have been cut, which also means that I'm free from Vetsano's net of stupidity. You have my thanks.
Okay, well, I mean, you could repay by joining up with us.
Whether you intended to or not, you've done the Valian Republics a service today, ridding us of him. I work closely with the embassy to protect our interests, but lately I think our gaze has been too narrow.
Okay.
You clearly have pursuits of your own in the city, but I think we could help each other out. If you're interested in doing some work for us. Officially, I mean. We can go together and I'll introduce you to the ambassador.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Good. Maybe I can finally do something more worthwhile than playing nanny to merchants. The embassy is up in First Fires, southwest of the Ducal Palace.
Sounds good. Yeah. And we officially have a full party. I know 6 is the full party. I was concerned. Oh, Aloth can talk.
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
Yeah, kind of. I knew soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me about it. They get these young kids. They tell them about blacksmithing and revolution, about their tradition. Talk about Golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Direwood independence. Then they join, and it turns out all of those knights ever talk about is when are we going to get recognized as real knighthood? When are we going to get our titles in land? Their High Justice just wants to be an earl, says it's Abden's will. He got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Album told him to. And the nobles will respond that their gods told them they're the only true nobles. Trouble with having all these gods is you've got support no matter how dumb your ideas are. Maybe we had the right idea of blowing some of them up. less of them to hide behind. Completed Kana returns. Okay. So Kana's done with his little side mission. Interesting. So then, what do we? I guess we want to. Do we want to go to the Valayan embassy right away? I kind of do. Where was? She said it was in the first fires, right? Believes serious threat. What's she pursuing? No, I believe that's what she said. So let's map up. Let's start heading that way. On one path. Where we find some patchwork boots. Ooh. Those aren't very good. Let's see. I don't think we're still building something here. We're quite poor. Yeah, we're still. Okay. Now, it probably makes more sense. Let's check the formation real quick. Whoop. First fires, right? So it probably makes more sense.
Lass.
Repeat, please, in Adiran. And stand
triangle
closer so I can grab
formation.
your neck if you said what I think you did.
Move her
that
up
was
here.
Isilmir. She likes your feathers.
Thanks, but I'm not interested, Isilmir.
Okay, and then we need to flip-flop you two.
Fine.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Hey,
Whole
hey.
party. Yeah, and then that puts the priest in the middle. Okay, perfect. That's a good formation for combat anyways. Alright, let's figure out where's the... Oh, we walked right by it. I was setting up my new formation. So I got Eder as the main guy, and then me and our new paladin friend is off tanks. I guess this is the
Ambassador
guy.
Agosti, I would speak with you on a matter of some urgency and great importance.
Sighing as though remembering some heavy burden, Vincent crosses his arm. Is this the same matter as previously discussed? I doubt I will be convinced any more easily. Quit stonewalling and pay attention for once. His head snaps in your direction and he gives you a long, disapproving look.
Ambassador, there are issues at stake here that go beyond rogue merchants and the port staying open. Animancy is under attack in Defiance Bay.
We have to protect our interests here, but that also means knowing when to avoid unnecessary entanglements. The Animancers and the locals have problems. They'll work them out, or they won't. Either way, there's too much risk getting involved.
If it is outlawed here, what would prevent the same from happening in our republics?
Yeah, that's a fair point. I do not think your concerns are unfounded, but this is not the place of the embassy to countermand the Republic's policies. If it makes any difference, Ambassador, I'm already looking into the matters Pallegina has spoken of. It doesn't, but it would be fortuitous if your investigation took you to Twin Elms, because that's where Pallegina needs to go.
What is it the Dukes need of me, Ambassador?
The Direwoods' instability has created an opportunity for us to take over their trade with Earl Guthrauf. I forget how to say that. We need to meet with the two Galfadlians soon to secure upcoming trade agreements. The roads to Twin Elms can be dangerous, of course, but that's why we'll need you as a representative there.
Echosi, Ambassador. But won't this provoke the dear Woodins? Their country is falling apart, and we're already dividing up their trade alliances.
Provoke them into what? Going to war? Through no fault of the Republic's. The Direwoods' armies have been deprived of an entire generation of soldiers. It would be foolish not to take advantage of the situation. If we don't, the Ridsarans will. Yeah, it does make sense. The Direwood has problems, and sooner or later, someone's going to profit from it. Yeah, that's 100% true, unfortunately.
Madiko. When I walked in here, I didn't think we were going to be talking about how to chop up the Deerwood's corpse.
That's not what we're talking about. This is just business. She raises her eyebrow and clenches her jaw, but remains silent. Go to Twin Elms, speak to Animeth. Oh boy, some of these words are pretty tough. Impress upon her stability of Direwood and reassure her the Valayan Republic's desire to open safe trade.
Of course, Ambassador.
Besser nods. I know you plan on investigating this crisis together, but I hope you understand this is her Pallegina's responsibilities. Let's lie to him. Wake obnoxiously at Pallegina. I understand completely, and I will make sure she completes this important mission for the Ducks. Will the Ducks need to hear more about Pallegina Mest's wild adventures?
Of course not, Ambassador. I will attend to the Anamenfart as soon as I am able to travel to Twin Elms.
Good. Now, if you excuse me.
Could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I appreciate that you stood up for me, but it's hard to persuade the Ambassador to go against the Duke's orders.
Oh, that's Dukes is what he's saying, not Ducks. I thought Duke was D-U-K. Let's see. I know you're right. We may find a way to fulfill your obligation while looking into what's really going on around here. Don't worry.
Enough wisdom for both of us. Now, I just need to find out how to get to Twin Elms before the Ambassador loses his patience.
It's literally already on our map. Still, I fear making this deal with the Gaffans will further weaken the Direwood and make trouble for the Republics in years to come. Well, it's a long way to Twin Elms, so you'll have plenty of time to think it over.
Verus.
All right, and now we got the quest updated Child of the Five Sons, and unfortunately, that is going to have to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have a good one.